You ready for two Jokers, dude? You
Well,
ready
I don't
for it?
think my opinion matters too much because we're probably getting two Jokers, but no.
No, yeah. I have some weird feelings about it. We're gonna talk about it more. We have a lot to jump into this week. We got Joaquin Phoenix rumored to be the next Joker. We're gonna be talking the Venom trailer, Black Panther soundtrack, MGMT, I Tanya, End of the fucking world. We got so much to get through. So let's just jump right in. Um, Joaquin Phoenix rumored to be cast in a standalone Joker movie that'll be co-written, and directed by Todd Phillips.
Hmm.
And it's supposed to be part of like a DC like movie like project, or I don't even know, like lane, I guess, where it's gonna be like one-off movies.
Right. Y-
Um, and Jared Leto's still gonna be the Joker in the
Yep.
Suicide Squad and the Harley Quinn movie. What do you think about this move?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they like this banner was announced or acknowledged when the report came out that Todd Phillips was working on this uh, DC adjacent Joker movie. So it's like a separate banner that's supposed to encourage unusual angles and not focus on the main DCEU continuity, right? That's the thought, which makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. And, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to get, filmmakers in, not really tell them what to do at all and just say, hey, you saw what Christopher Nolan did, right? Do that
Yeah.
with anyone you want. So I that's, I guess, like the pie in the sky pitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, that presents the fact that there might be more than one Joker, which I think is, kind of questionable because um, this movie might be an origin story for the Joker, and that's something nobody wants or needs. No one asks for that origin story. You don't need to know it. You don't need to spell it out. The best Joker origin story was the three of them that Heath Ledger gave you in The Dark Knight. You didn't
Yeah.
know which one was which. That works fine. So
Exactly.
having the Joker be a leading man, presumably, similar to Venom, which we're going to get to, I don't know if that's the best idea for a storytelling perspective. And then, like you said, that also presents the fact that we already have a Joker in this universe, or connected somewhat. It's still DC, still active Joker
Mm-hmm.
with Jared Leto, and Jared Leto's Joker is not going to just be cast off. He's going to be back for probably Suicide Squad 2, um, that Harley and Quinn / Joker movie that is apparently different from the Gotham City Siren / Birds of Prey Harley Quinn movie. So
Mm-hmm.
that's three possibilities right there. So I don't know. It seems, on one hand, I think trying to pave your own lane with these, universe adjacent movies is kind of ambitious and commendable for DC, given the standing that they're in. But on the other hand, they're also still kind of struggling after we saw at Justice League, and they have a lot of work cut out for them. Let's not count any chickens with these extra projects. I don't know. It's a tough situation.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like you said, I commend them for trying to do something different. And DC talked about Justice League was pretty good, a pretty good effort for them, considering all the problems that it had. And Wonder Woman obviously was a big hit for them, but overall, that DC's get their plan getting off the ground hasn't been so smooth. Suicide Squad was just abomination, and to be like bringing in something that now you're gonna have two Jokers, when I mean one is more than enough, especially when you have one that's played the way Jared Leto played him, which I mean it's his own take on the role, and I give him credit for trying to do something unique and different. But Joaquin Phoenix, I have a feeling, is going to be more Heath Ledger like than Jared Leto like. So then you have two completely different, but the same character in the same universe or of movies, which is confusing. One thing I found interesting when I was reading about this, though, apparently Leonardo DiCaprio was approached to play this first. What do you think about that? Would he have been a good Joker?
I mean, that's just a heat check from Todd Phillips, right?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, let me see what happens. Nothing matters if he says no, so let me see. Um, I don't know. That's interesting. He is a very method guy. He
Mm-hmm.
does get into his roles, especially late career.
Yeah.
So I definitely think he'd do it. It's just interesting to think about. Actually, the fact that Phoenix is doing it, which I definitely think he would be really good given the kind of actor he is. But it's interesting because he previously turned down Lex Luthor in Batman
Mm-hmm.
vs Superman, and also before that, Doctor Strange, the title role. So this project, if they do actually go through with it, again, it's not actually greenlit yet. Todd Phillips is just getting it ready. It clearly must be very different and as not continuity focused as they're saying it is, because Phoenix actually said yes. So, I guess that is a positive sign. But again, this whole thing, until DC actually gets their messaging right and actually acknowledge which of these movies are really happening and actually give us an extended release calendar, it's going to be continue to be confusing.
Yeah, and also just thinking about Joaquin Phoenix as an origin Joker, it's like, are you gonna be telling the story of Joker, how he became him with an older actor? I don't
Right.
know.
Yeah, he's in
It's
his 40s, right?
a little confusing. Yeah, Jared Leto, I think, is definitely younger than him. If
Yep.
so, very, very strange. We obviously we need more details, but I think we're cautiously pessimistic about this.